Hey everyone, it is Ann Poirier from Shaping Perspectives, and I'm here today to talk to you about intuitive eating when you go out to eat. What does intuitive eating look like when you go out to eat? How can you feel satisfied and fulfilled, going out and eating foods that you may really be looking forward to, or that you have been thinking about, or that are just foods that in the past have caused anxiety or stress. And so let's talk about a few different things that you can do. First, it depends on who you're going with, right? So I know for myself, when I go out with a couple of my friends, there are friends that I can share appetizers with, or I can share a meal with, right? So that is a great way of eating intuitively, because meals sometimes tend to be bigger, than our stomachs. And then we don't feel well after eating them. So thinking about, can you share a meal with someone, or can you actually, cut a meal in half and get a to go box right away so that you have half the meal in the to go box and then you have another meal. That's one way of just making sure that you're feeling comfortable after after you've eaten out. A couple of other things is to really tune in to your body. Tune into what will feel good in your body after you eat it. So one of the the things that I always do is when I am looking at a menu and looking at different foods, I see usually things pop out, right? Some things pop out to me right away. So thinking about what is it that you would like to eat, what would taste good, and with that, will it feel good in your body after? What's going on after? What's happening after you eat? Are you just heading home? Maybe heading home to, hang out, or are you heading back to work? Or do you have to have a meeting with someone? Are you heading out for a walk? What's going on after? So, how will the food actually sit in your body after you eat it? So, it's looking at not only when you eat the food. So, I think about this before, during, after. How will it sit in the body after and respond in the body after? So, when we think about what, when we're thinking about what food we're actually going to choose from the menu, how does it feel? How will it feel in your body after? And sometimes we don't always know. And that's when we experiment and we find those things out. For me, I know there are certain foods that don't feel very well in my body afterwards. On occasion, will I choose them? Absolutely. But not as often as I used to choose them, because now I'm aware of how they feel in my body. And then another thing to think about is, will this food satisfy me? I always think about this. I should choose this, but I want to choose this. When I first started this intuitive eating process, I really was careful about the language that I was using to myself. Anytime I chose what I should choose because it was conforming to the diet mentality or the thin ideal, I always ended up, and I will say always, ended up foraging for food at home because I was not satisfied. Did I actually know that that was what was happening at the time? No, I do now. So now when I go out, what I should eat versus what I want to eat, if I choose what I would like to eat, what is calling to me, what is saying, hey, and choose me, I never come home foraging for food. I am always satisfied with the meal that I eat. So thinking about, what is it that your body wants? What would you like? What will you feel satisfied and fulfilled with? And then what will feel good in your body after? And lastly, the last thing I want to share with you is just to pause and slow down and enjoy the food that you're eating. Take in the texture, take in the sight, the colors, the smell, the aroma, the sound when you're crunching, just taking your time and eating mindfully. So when you go out to eat, think about all of these things. What is it that you would like? What will feel good in your body? What will taste good? What will be fulfilling and satisfying? How can you just enjoy the experience? So, eating out intuitively, getting in touch with the body. Have a great night. Thank you. And also, check out our new Fit Women Over 45. We're doing a brand new program. I hope you'll join us on this venture. It is all about teaching not only intuitive and supportive eating, but also how to make our bodies strong and capable and confident to do the things that we want to do. Just message us below if you want some information. Have a great night. Thank you.